Hi, Peter Bernstein, Senior Editor of TMCnet.com at ITEXPO West in beautiful Las Vegas, the Rio Hotel. We're just off the trade floor. I'm delighted to have David Zimmelman stop by from Numonix,
Numonix.
core recording solution that's really very interesting. Uh, Been in the industry a long time, seen a lot of changes.
Absolutely.
Talk to us a little bit about, people think that of core recording in the contact center as kind of plumbing, but it's actually a little bit more than that. It's very important, and there's some changes going on in the industry that
Absolutely.
that your company's helping drive. So
Absolutely. Yeah, there's been, I've been around in call recording since 96, and with some detours. But yeah, there's been some interesting changes in the industry. Consolidation, uh, the transition from the TDM environment to IP, and today with some of the new technology and with Microsoft entering into the equation. So we see a lot of changes. The consolidation has been interesting. It's gone through a couple periods of consolidation. So back in the early 2000s, we had some consolidation. And now just recently, we've had some additional consolidation. And it appears that we're trying to capitalize on this consolidation. So with some of the acquisitions, some strange bedfellows are no longer in bed.
So let's not talk about strange bedfellows. Let's talk about one that's really emerging as an important force in unified communications, specifically in the contact center, Microsoft Link.
Absolutely.
You have an unusual role in terms of enabling call recording in that environment. Why don't you walk us through it?
Well, we saw that for the last few years, Link growing significantly. And before the consolidation, there was a number of players that were embedded into the big guys in the contact center and in the unified communications world. And we felt that we had at least a fighting chance with our ability to create an integration to Link. So we went off and we developed this integration to Link where we're able to record any Link call scenario, whether it's an enterprise, whether it's multi-location, whether it's one location. So we have the ability to provide an enterprise recording solution for Link. And we're finding that Link is going through the transition that even the PBX market went through years ago, where the PBX was developed and released to us as end users, but it was a PBX. It didn't have the IVRs, it didn't have the voicemail, it didn't have call recording. And Link has a lot of those built into it inherently, but it's not everything that everybody wants. So when it comes to call recording, it has a record on demand feature. So we saw that end users are looking for a lot more than a record on demand feature, especially in the contact center space. So in order to provide a complete unified communications solution, Microsoft has opened that up to developers like us, and we were able to then go out and develop a complete recording solution with all the features that people are looking for in a unified communications environment.
And I guess, when you look at the market right now, for compliance and corporate governance reasons, everything has to be recorded.
I spent a lot of years...
And high fidelity is important.
Yeah. Well, I spent a lot of years as an end user, as a customer. I used to work for an insurance company in New York City. I ran telecom and call center operations. And we recorded everything, and that long ago. And people don't understand until it's too late how important recording is. That's usually the way it goes. I've had opportunities where you want to record 2, 3 phones, and we've had opportunities where they want to record thousands of phones. And it just needs to be recorded for compliance, for the he said, she said, for the ability to sustain and improve customer service, to ensure that your phone takers or your agents, whatever you want to call them today, are delivering the service that you want to deliver, because why lose a customer because someone on the phone didn't handle that call properly?
So what comes next in the area? I mean, we have word spotting, speech analytics. We have all kinds of other capabilities that are coming in. The business of building user profiles so that we can work smarter and faster is really one of the directions where call recording is becoming kind of an integral piece.
Well, some of the things that we have in our roadmap are really to make the system easier to use. One of the things that we do is we're very reactive to what our customers and our partners tell us they need. So I think there's a pretty full complement of features that are available today to use. So as the analytics tools. So what we focus on today, and we're expanding because we have a new release coming within the next 5 to 6 months. But today we see compliance is very important. And so what we try to do is we provide tools that what we like to call interaction recording, where we record everything that needs to be there for compliance reasons. We have the ability to mask confidential information, and that's where we really see the market today. Tomorrow we see, with the release that we'll have, like I said, in 5 to 6 months, it will be a very similar product. It's going to be called an enterprise solution. It doesn't mean enterprise in the way of number of channels we can record. It's just that it's going to transcend what we have today in the vertical markets where a product is ready. So one of those markets will be public safety, and some large enterprise solutions that we don't currently feel that we have the right solution for today. We can probably resolve 90% of the opportunities that we have today without changing one button on our solution. But there are things, since we're a relatively new company, that we just haven't released yet. And a lot of it's in the lab. We're looking forward to releasing our video, streaming video capability, which is kind of unique in the recording industry. So we'll have a lot of surprises coming. That's really what I'm trying to say.
Well, David, thanks for stopping by. A lot of people think of call recording as kind of plumbing, but it's actually a critical component of any contact center, number one. And number two, it's an evolving industry. It's not stagnant. It's not what people think it is, and it's very important as a productivity tool. And really enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.